Now, I'm pretty old school. I like a good old reliable test kit. I like to be able to do the test and know that the results that I'm getting are accurate. Now, there are so many electronic test kits and probes and different units that you can use these days, and I just don't trust them. Now, they need calibrating on a very regular basis, so therefore I'm never exactly sure for the test because I don't know how long since it's been calibrated in most cases. They also need to be serviced on a regular basis. You need to clean all your probes and make sure they're stored properly and so forth. So once again, if I'm consulting on someone's aquarium, I don't know if that's been the case. And then over a period of time, it is guaranteed that it is going to fail eventually as it gets older. So once again, if I'm consulting the aquarium, I don't know how old the equipment is. So therefore, the first thing I'll usually do is get out my good old test kit and I'll test it. And it's quite common especially with some of the more advanced customers that are actually very knowledgeable, that it's just something basic. So therefore, they've been having trouble with their aquarium for a while, and they've just been going off the reading that they're getting on their app or whatever sort of fancy electronic recording equipment some of these programs offer. But it always just ends up being something simple. So one of the probes are too old, or one of the probes have not been maintained properly, or one of the systems have not been calibrated. And then when I just get my good old rusty test kit out, I make sure that I'm doing it accurately, and then I just find that there is something wrong with the electronic tests. So once again, they're awesome if they are up to date, but I so regularly find that when I'm doing consultation on aquariums that it is the problem because the equipment is not maintained properly, or it's just getting old, or we're just getting a faulty reading from it, because these things fail eventually. Anyway, put a little note on the bottom of this video. Are you a person that loves their technical fancy test kits? Do you love the automatic electronic recordings and so forth? Or do you lack trust like me? And do you prefer the good old classic old school option? Anyway, give us your opinion.